by the filmmakers this time, who moved court and said it's being shown across the country. Why ban it in West Bengal? And why is there being pressure exerted in certain states like Tamil Nadu? The Supreme Court said if the film is being exhibited in the rest of the country, there is no reason why it should be banned in West Bengal. The Supreme Court further said that they will not grant stay without hearing the side of the respondents. The Supreme Court has also issued a notice to the Tamil Nadu government after the film was blocked from screening in several theatres in the state. The court said it was the duty of the Tamil Nadu government to maintain law and order and to ensure that those who want to watch the movie get to watch it without fear. Remember, the West Bengal government imposed a ban on the film that released on the 5th of May. The Mamata Banerjee-led Trinamool Congress government has said that the ban was important to avoid any untoward incidents in the state. While banning the film, West Bengal government had further said that the screening of the film is likely to cause breach of peace. But this is not the first time the Mamata government has done this. Bhavishya Bhoot, that was banned. A satirical film was banned in the state. And the Supreme Court imposed a fine on the West Bengal government as compensation for the violation of their right to freedom and freedom of speech and expression. Cartoon on Mamata case was registered against Professor Ambikesh Mahapatra in April 2012 after he was arrested after he allegedly forwarded a defamatory cartoon to some people through email. He was later granted bail by a court, and he was granted bail after 10 years. But the ban on the film also exposes Mamata Banerjee's free speech hypocrisy. Now, that's another point of view, and here's why. There was anger against Padmavat. What the Trinamool Congress said slammed the BJP, called Padmavat protests a calculated plan. Pathan, the saffron bikini row. More than the bikini row, it was the Besharam Rang song being alluded to the color saffron. That was the whole fight about. Trinamool Congress slammed protests, said trying to command our lives. BBC docu-series controversy, what the Trinamool Congress said. Shame, emperor and courtiers are banning the film. Big bottom line, Trinamool Congress blocking the Kerala story. Now, it's not just Trinamool, BJP also in the past has banned several films citing law and order issues. 2018, Padmavat banned in Gujarat, MP, UP, Rajasthan and Haryana after protests by the Karni Sena. 2013, Muzaffarnagar, Burning Love banned in Western UP based on 2013 communal riots. 2017, Game of Ayodhya banned in UP based on Babri demolition. 2009, Firak banned in Gujarat based on post-Godhra riots. 2008, Jodha Akbar banned in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh citing Rajput sentiments. 2006, Fana banned in Gujarat due to Amir's remarks on the Narmada Dam. 2004, Parzania banned in Gujarat based on the 2002 Gujarat riots. So, everybody politically convenient, inconvenient, movies do get banned. GVL Narasimha Rao, BJP MP and spokesperson with us. Bishwajit Dev, Trinamool Congress spokesperson with us. Namaste, Jai Hind, gentlemen. GVL Narasimha Rao. तो काउंटर आर्गुमेंट है आपने भी बैन किया, हम भी करेंगे.
No, but it is not a question of tit for tat. Every film that is not screened has to be seen in the light of the facts. The matter, every time the matter goes to the courts, today it's the Supreme Court of India which has found this ban to be quite unjustified. And we've seen even earlier the High Courts ruled against any kind of ban. So you can't generalize this in the context of any film. But this particular film, after having heard all the sides, the courts of the country have found there was absolutely nothing wrong in screening this film. And anybody who has seen the film, I don't know if Mamata Banerjee had the time or interest in seeing the film, or she would consider it even a taboo to see the film. Anyone who has seen the film knows this is nothing against any religion. It doesn't have one line against Islam. I happened to watch the film a day ago, and there is not one line against Islam or any religion for that matter. So I don't know what is this hysteria about. And when Kerala has not banned the film, a story... the film is based on real life stories from the state of Kerala. If the Kerala state has not banned it, I find it really strange that Tamil Nadu and Bengal are going out to ban, or Tamil Nadu is not allowing the film to be screened properly in theatres. So that's a very weird situation. Because all parties in Kerala, be it the communists or the Congress chief ministers like Omen Chandy, or the veteran Congress communist chief minister, all of them had I mentioned that love jihad is a conversion, is simply a matter of fact. And they had all.
And this is not just a national story, internationally also. If you look at it, you can read and chronicle the ISIS Brides is a chronicle, ISIS Widows is a story about India, ISIS Brides is a chronicle internationally. But the larger question, Bishwadeep Devji, the BJP is asking is, Kerala has not banned it. It's a Kerala story. Why has Bengal banned it?
Well, that is a problem of Kerala, whether they have banned it or not. It is up to the Kerala government to decide, but we expected that the Kerala government will also take action on this particular issue. Now, there are other reasons, because CPIM is now working with BJP. So, at least in Bengal, what we are watching. So it is quite evident that they will not do it. Now, so far as this particular film has been prohibited in Bengal, now you must go first to the provisions of the West Bengal Cinema Act Regulation 1954. It has been banned under the provisions of Section 6 of this particular Act. Now, if there is any apprehension that there might be a breach of peace, the state government has got the authority to ban or prohibit exhibition of a particular film in the state of West Bengal, and that is what exactly the state government has done. Because this story is a totally false story, it's a concocted story, and this can create a communal tension. And that is why the state of West Bengal has decided to prohibit this.
But have you watched the movie, Bishwajit ji? Have you watched the movie?
Let me finish.
Sir, I'm just asking you, have you watched the movie for you to know that the story is fake, it's concocted and it's propaganda? I'm just asking you. Ji.
The entire story, we have gone through it.
Okay.
We know the story. We know exactly what is this story about. And we know that this will incite violence. This has got
I'm just asking you respectfully, how do you know,
violence.
sir, if
that is why Mamata Banerjee has decided.
Nobody within the has anybody within the core team who recommended the ban or who suggested that the chief minister should announce the ban? Have they watched the movie to say no, this is going to cause a problem on ground?
Question of ban, you see, it is absolutely the authority. It is absolutely under the authority of the state government. The state government will decide if there is an apprehension of law and order. If there is an apprehension of breach of peace, the state government must act on it, because it is the state government's duty to protect its citizens. And that is why, as a preventive measure, they have done it. You see, BJP is trying to spread hatred in Bengal. They have done this earlier also. And their politics...
But how is it, but my limited understanding...
That is why...
GVL Narasimha Rao, please respond to Bishwajit Dev.
No, I think the comments that are being made by the TMC supporter or panelists, they make no sense at all. What is not, these are fact, if this was not a factual, if it was not based on factual incidents, the individuals concerned would have come out. There are any number of videos even in social media, in YouTube, where people have given first-hand accounts of how this, how they were really brainwashed into conversion, how they were admitted into the terror network. There are a number of stories, and chief ministers of Kerala have stated it on the floor of the state assembly. And this is not just the case with one party. All parties hold the same opinion. And what problem? If Kerala does not have a problem, I find it really strange that Bengal has this problem. Because Kerala also has a very sizable Muslim population, possibly more than Bengal, or almost on the same level as Bengal, 27%. And therefore, actually, it calls for, I would rather appeal to the producers to dub this film into Bengali also, so that more people can see it in Bengal.
I can only show the numbers that in 7 days the movie has grossed more than 81 crore. It's fast moving to the 100 crore number across the country. People who are watching it and people who are across cross-sections of society are watching it, and they're coming out and appreciating the movie. Between the propaganda and agenda for the BJP, Trinamool, however it is, the cast also, Bishwajit ji, asked the same question, and I'm also asking the same question. Has anybody from within the entire setup within the Bengal government, have they watched the movie and then drawn the conclusion or the inference that this is going to cause problem in Bengal? Or has this decision been taken without even watching the movie by anybody within the entire Bengal establishment? That's my government. That's my limited point. And is it not fair that you watch the movie and then decide? That's what I'm asking you.
We have read the story. We have read the story. We know what is the story about. And we know exactly what is the agenda of the producers. We know very well what is the agenda. But this agenda cannot be worked in Bengal. We must ensure that there is peace in Bengal.
Right.
And there is intelligence report also. Report also which substantiate that there might be breach of peace. And that is why Section 6 of this particular act has been invoked.
Sir,
The ban has been imposed.
Sir, my humble
we
submission.
We do not want that there will be any violence. We do not want that there should be any violence.
We will see.
We do not want that there should be breach of peace.
Very clear. Fair point, sir. Fair point, sir. Fair point. But I'm just saying, as the Bengal government taken an equanimous position on all controversial movies, where there could have been a law and order situation, or have they said in certain cases we'll ensure there is law and order, and in other case they are saying we don't want to create a situation of law and order? Has the government's position been equanimous? And I continue to ask the same question. Has anybody from the government and also from those areas where they believe there could be problem watched the movie even discreetly on their own and said, let us look at it and then decide objectively? I'm going to leave it at that.
Repeating your question.
Anand,
I am again repeating that we have read the story.
No, sir.
We know what the story is about.
Reading the story, watching the movie are two different aspects, sir. Are two different aspects, sir. I'm just again going to ask. And the BJP, I'm going to ask the BJP. Sir, are you doing the movie service or disservice by trying to use it politically for your advantage? Had you left the makers on their own, had you left the movie on their own, would it have become such a big wall? Because clearly one of the interpretations is whatever BJP proposes, their opposition will dispose or they will oppose.
No, Anand, I think it's a very wrong accusation against the BJP. We are not in the business of making films, and there are any number of creative people who will make all kinds of films. So we supported this film. We supported rather ban against the film. We are not going around doing propaganda for the film, but why should a film be banned only because it does not suit appeasement politics of Mamata Banerjee? Is she indirectly supporting
why did you ban
in some parts
BBC
of the
documentary?
country?
Why did you ban
how will you prevent tomorrow? Now, Anand, last question. How will you prevent OTT streaming tomorrow?
So many films.
Because of your ban, the entire Bengal is going to watch it on the OTT platform whenever it's released.
When BJP
and I will
government
appeal
bans
to
a
the
film
producers to make it and to dub it in Bengali.
Based on politics, why can't
What
Mamata
politics?
Banerjee
All
prohibit a particular
chief
film
ministers
from
of
being
different parties, Congress, Communists, they all
there's a reasonable apprehension.
They all expressed their serious concern about this phenomenon.
Tell me, I want to know your reply, Mr. Rao.
Both the Congress and Communist chief ministers have expressed serious concern about Love Jihad. Kerala court, High Court has expressed serious problems about this. The Christian church in Kerala has highlighted the seriousness of this problem. They said there is a Islamization project that is happening in Kerala.
Of the Kerala High Court, and we have seen today in Supreme Court also.
Right.
Supreme Court has not passed any interim order.
Sir, the simple.
Supreme Court has issued notice only.
Sir, my point.
And Supreme Court will hear the Bengal government.
My point, sir, is
issue.
My point.
So, prima facie,
I have
the Honorable Supreme Court is also not satisfied to give any interim order.
Correct.
Pass any interim order.
Sir, the interim order is because they want to listen to the government's, West Bengal government's position, and that's why they will pass an opinion.
Absolutely.
And I think it's in fairness that the government, if the Bengal government has concerns, Vishwajit ji, if the government,
prerogative of the government to decide whether
totally, sir. Totally, sir. It is the prerogative of the government, Vishwajit ji. My question, as was asked by one of the members of the cast and also somebody who watched the movie, saying that in Samaj, in society, if there are people who are trying to radicalize or recruit people for terrorism, should that be encouraged or should that be discouraged? Should there be awareness? Is that not something which is supposed to be cross society? I have to wind up, but with a humble request that before the hearing, the next when the matter is posted on Monday or Tuesday, I would urge somebody from the Bengal government or from the legal team to watch the movie and then go ahead and make their argument. That's my only humble request. That's the request that the movie producers are also making of Mamta Didi and the government. That's what they're saying. I have to take a short break. I thank our